Growing up, my parents hated guns. Now, the only time I was ever exposed to guns growing up was my oldest brother. He loved guns, but mostly what he had were pellet guns. And he was always eager to teach me about them and kind of help me go out and have fun with them. When I was in middle school, me and the neighborhood kids, we decided to have BB gun wars. A lot of fun until literally one day the guy sitting next to me as we were hiding from a couple of our friends got shot in the eye, and his eye literally exploded all over the place. It got on me, got on him. We walked him to the nearest house. Ambulance came and picked him up. The police came. That was kind of the end of my gun experience for quite some time. My parents were very against guns from that point on. It wasn't until I was 20 that I finally went out and bought my very first real gun. And that gun I picked up at the time. I lived in Harrisonville, Missouri, and I drove down the road to a little gun shop that they had on Commercial Avenue there. And I think I paid $89 for a Mossberg 500 field shotgun, 12 gauge. Loved that shotgun. For about 5 years, it was my only gun I had. It was a great gun. I did more hunting with that shotgun than all other guns combined. Now, I did a lot more hunting when I was younger than I do now as well. Unfortunately, I sold that shotgun to a friend of mine, and I've thought a lot about that, being my very first gun. Obviously, I'm a big fan of guns, and I've always just desired to have that gun back. Now, I've looked at other Mossberg 500s, and I've owned other Mossberg 500s and 590s, and even the idea of finding one that looked and felt exactly like that is not exactly that. So I have this strange desire for that shotgun that I cannot shake. I've thought about it for about 10 years. Again, there's plenty of Mossberg 500s out there, but I want that exact shotgun back. So I looked up that friend to see if he was around. He's not around. I couldn't find him anywhere. Nobody that I'm not really friends with many people from high school still, well, at least not that I'm in contact with. And the people that I am, nobody's heard from him, seen him, know where he lives. His parents have both passed away, so there's no way to go and reach out to them. But I finally found him. So I'm going to be driving out there here in the next couple days. I'm just going to bang on his door, see if he has it. If he has it, I'm going to offer to buy it back from him. I'm praying he still has it. Now, he lives out in the country on a farm, so my guess is he probably still has it. That'd be a very handy shotgun to have out there. So just kind of wanted to keep you up to date. You know, it's funny, those first guns are so important to us. Why is that? And I kind of wanted to open up a dialogue of why is it that first gun is so incredibly important, and what was your first gun? Do you still have it? What would you do to get it back? Is it really, am I the only one? Am I the only one that first gun is so important to? So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. That's kind of why I'm opening up this dialogue. If I get it back, I will definitely do a follow-up video on that as far as how I got it back, how much I paid for it. Again, I think I paid $89 for it originally. Something tells me he's going to want more than that if he still has it. But I'm almost willing to pay whatever he wants for it. Hopefully he doesn't see this video. If he does, definitely reach out to me, give me a call. So love to hear your thoughts on all this. What was your first gun? Is it important to you? Do you still have it? Where'd it go? That kind of thing. Put it in the comments below. Because again, I don't know why this gun is so important to me. I think it's just the nostalgia of being the very first gun I've ever owned. And again, there's plenty of Mossberg 500s out there, roughly about 10 million or more of them. Why is this one so incredibly important? It's kind of a strange thing, because I'm sure I could find thousands, if not millions, that look, feel, same model number, everything, but I just looking for that exact shotgun is my goal. So the search begins. My guess is if he doesn't have it, it's probably not going to be found unless he sold it to a relative or something like that. So again, put your comments below. Love to hear what your first gun was. Is it important to you? Do you still have it? Put it below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel through Patreon, that link is below. We're now on Instagram. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. Please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.